Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional presentation for an absolutely beautiful VW Touareg presented on a 2010. Now, we've actually already had inquiries on this vehicle before it's even come in. The Touareg is, let's just say, rather popular here in the Middle East, especially here in Dubai. It gives you that raised driving position. It's got that prestigious badge that stands for quality, of course. And most of all, this being a 2010, it's of course one of the later facelift editions. And this particular car is, it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Presented here, as you can see, on the metallic silver. The car has a host of cosmetics that make it stand out from all the other fellow cousins and brothers and sisters of the VW Touareg family. The facelift also comes with a one-piece clear headlight system, as well as the integrated fog lights with those chrome bezels all the way around, and of course that very distinctive chrome VW grille, making for such a distinctive look and feel on this rather special SUV. The oversized wing mirrors and tires and wheels as well really do add to the whole visual facade that lets you know that you're driving something very special. In fact, these alloys themselves are actually off a later edition Touareg as well, and those alloy wheels are shod on 20-inch tires in absolutely brilliant condition. They're of course P0s. So as you can see, the car from any angle is not showing any signs of accident damage. This is a genuine family vehicle, cherished, loved and cared for as member of the family. Of course, it's utilized to take the respected kids and family all the way around the UAE, so rest assured that not only is it safe, but it's trouble free and its maintenance is absolutely fully up to date. The V6 that this is has a potent little engine, to say the least, and it really does go. Don't be fooled when you come to thinking, oh, it's just the VW. This is of course the rather special V6 limited edition with the frosted rear lights and the tinted windows all the way around. Very nice looking car. Color coded wing mirrors, door handles, and that high level roof spoiler as well, adding to the sporty prowess of this car. Of course, third high level brake light, rear wash wiper, integrated heated rear screen and roof rails as well. There are two keys with the vehicle, one of which is nigh on practically brand new, and a lot of toys on this car. It's fully loaded, to say the least. Huge amount of legroom in the rear there as well. Don't worry, we're going to go through all the gadgets and gizmos that this car has to offer, but we'll just do a quick walkthrough in the meantime. Rear blinds there, which help shade any of the occupants on the back seats, normally the little kids, so absolutely brilliant there. The brushed aluminium trim complemented by the burr walnut inserts, electric mirrors of course, great stereo as well on these vehicles. Ice cold AC coming through all the vents. We will of course demonstrate that for you as well. You can see that the back seats look as though no one's even sat on them, in absolutely brilliant order, and that light coloured grey interior makes for a very welcoming cabin, giving lots of space there. We will pop open the tailgate. You even have the jumpers, as they're known in the local area. Very strong and powerful, making lifting the rear tailgate very easy, and a nice low-level boot lip spoiler there as well. Little things like that make the car very practical when you're loading pushchairs, buggies or shopping. The Parcel Shelf retractable cover there as well, which means if you do have any expensive items, they are kept away from prying eyes. You do also have the side sections there, holding on one side the fire extinguisher, and you can see it's barely even being used and open, and the 6 CD changer there as well. 12-volt powering outlet on the rear there as well, and if you remove the parcel shelf cover, you also have got a 60/40 folding seat mechanism. So with the rear seats down on this vehicle, the load capacity is absolutely mammoth. This really is a full-size proper SUV, and underneath this cabin, as you can see, the car is in such good condition, with the original inflatable toolkit, original spare tire, original tools and absolutely everything in place. This really is a very well looked after, cherished vehicle. I'm going to put everything back exactly as I found it, as the new owner is going to be very, very fortunate enough to get themselves a vehicle that's in such good condition. You can see no dirt, rust, damage, dents, scratches, or anything to mention on this car. It really is a fantastic, fantastic vehicle. So stepping into the driver's seat, of course, you've got complete control over not only the electric lumbar support, but there you can see the seat fully working. It is, of course, a VW, and that renowned advert, which of course showed you that everything is reliable. The one cosmetic mark to mention is this tiny bit of seat which has come away here. I mean, this is like a 200 dirham repair, even with the color coding, and that's it. There just isn't much more to mention on this particular car. It really is in that good condition. So stepping into the car, you are greeted by, of course, that digital display which lets you know everything that's going on in the car itself. The key which will engage all the, put my foot on the brake there, which will engage all the lights and let you know that absolutely everything is working as it should. And the car itself letting you know that there is a little check due on the service, which may be carried out depending on the final sell price of the car itself. But again, it's actually a good sign that that computer is telling you little ancillary items such as the washer fluid and a brake light needs to be addressed, which of course will get done prior to the purchase of the vehicle. So lots of toys to go through. Electric windows, of course. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate this going down totally because the car's just being validated. We don't want watermarks on it, but electric windows all the way around, of course, goes without saying. You've also got the electric mirrors, controllable off the toggle switch there, and that is the driver's. And switch it over, that is of course the passengers. And not only that, it's also heated, so as and when you do get frost, and believe it or not, here in the UAE we do get that as well. Lots of people think that we're blessed with glorious sunshine all the year round, but that's pretty much the case most of the time. But we do get the odd rain showers here or there as well. You can as well cut the power to the rear windows depending on who's sitting in the rear, and not only for both windows at the same time. You can also cut the power individually for the rear powers for the rear windows. So very, very handy, very fully loaded. Of course, you can centrally lock the car not only off the key but off the toggle button there. You've got the headlights which will demonstrate for you as soon as we step out the vehicle. You've also got the front and rear fog lights, and of course the auto facility, meaning as soon as it gets dark the lights switch on by themselves, whether in a tunnel or of course if it's in the evening illumination. So very, very handy. Adjustable steering column down there as well, just off that little toggle, to make sure that you really do feel as though this is your personal vehicle and it's fit for you. Cruise control perfectly working, and volume and CD radio ancillary music controls there for you as well on the steering wheel. Power steering with that wooden feel, so it really does make you feel as though you're in charge of the vehicle. And that cluster is absolutely beautiful. Everything coming on as it should and going out as it should as well. And that beautiful free revving engine, you can just see that needle absolutely shoot up there. Remarkably quick vehicle for what it is. Full size factory fitted multimedia system. It's got a lot of stuff, and we're not going to go through everything. Suffice to say, of course, you've got radio with your favorites, lots of media inputs including CD changer, SD card and auxiliary inputs as well. Very, very handy there. You can upgrade to the phone unit simply by plugging that in. Of course, you can adjust all the tone, and the best thing is, of course, that navigation, which not only is in 2D but 3D and typographic as well, because this thing can climb onto the muddy stuff as well. Again, full books, loads of service history, which we're going to detail in the write-up, but suffice to say that the car is up to date with its servicing.
The
airbags
system is inactive.
Airbags throughout, of course, letting you know that this is a very, very safe car, being curtain airbags and A pillars, B pillars, C pillars, steering wheel, front and rear passengers are very, very well taken care of. Front and rear parking sensors. You've also got heated seats, again, for those climate changes that we are facing in the past couple of weeks when it's got a bit nippy. It really has been very, very handy to have those. Of course, the AC, which you can't feel, but you certainly can hear ice cold AC on this vehicle. It just sits on about 20 on the first or second bar, and that's it. Individual for not only for the driver but for the passenger as well, so depending on who's feeling how hot or how cold, you can fully adjust that. Nice little badge letting you know that you're in that rather special V6 engine here. Gorgeous gearbox, silky smooth, with of course not only the normal drive but also sports and TRIPTRONIC, ESP and that electric ride control, letting you know that you can handle all types of stuff here. It's not just the black tarmac of Sheikh Zayed Road, but you can hit those mountains in 𝗔𝗨𝗧𝗢𝗠𝗢𝗠 too. Absolutely no issues. Gorgeous tilt and slide electric sunroof, fully working. There you have the tilt function, and there you have the slides function. So filling this cabin with some absolutely beautiful light. That's all in terms of the video coverage. We will be taking loads of photographs of this thing because it's just got so much to film and photograph, to be honest. Beautiful VW Touareg there, available for its very lucky new owner, coming from a genuine family who have loved and cherished this car. Super high spec, 2010 edition. And ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to any inquiries that you may have on this gorgeous VW. Thank you so much for watching this presentation by Autoemotional.